Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a special one here, man. I don't know if I've ever been this excited for a game to come. Man, I couldn't wait. The anticipation, the countdown to 9 o'clock. That was too much. It was almost too much for me to bear. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Great to have you here. Let's see what we got. Tonight is my TMB night. That's awesome, dude. What's up, Alex? But can't pass this up to have playing next to me. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate the support, man. Hope TMB goes well for you, man. Frega, the level of hype here is immense. I know, dude. I'm so excited. It came earlier. I want to say around maybe around 1 o'clock. I didn't know how I was going to hold off. But, you know, I did it. I was like, got to do it on stream. I was itching, man. I was itching. Box looks good, so hopefully everything inside is okay. I mean, even if the box was a little damaged, the box is inside. You know, I'm just going to take out everything, put it in the trophy chest anyway. So it is what it is. We got Jason in the house. Guitar sounds like Velcro. Love it. Howdy, guys. What's up, Jason? How's it going? Tiffany. Hey, guys. What's up, Tiffany? Thank you so much for joining. Freddie in the house. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone is having a fantastic start of the week. Stay awesome, everyone. Freddie, thank you so much, man. Always with the words of encouragement. Old School Mike, good evening, Andrew and everyone. Bring on Unbreakable. Cheers. Absolutely, brother. I'm excited. Curtis in the house. Happy Friday. Oh, wait. It's Monday. What's up, Curtis? And we got John in the house. Hello, everyone. TMB in the house. I just played a round yesterday of Lab Rats versus Marrow. That's what's up, dude. Did you get the win? Did you get the win? I like the Lab Rats. The last playthrough didn't go off exactly how I wanted it to, but you know, that's bones sometimes, man. So yeah, we have Unbreakable. I didn't get the playmats. When I was looking at the playmats, they looked like they were structured. So, you know, they had spots for everything. I didn't know it was double-sided without those. So completely unnecessary, but I think I'm still going to eventually get it. It looks awesome. But for now, We don't have any playmats, but we have everything else. So we're going to take a look at it. I don't know in this video if I'm going to do any sort of trove chest organization. I was thinking about maybe a separate video of just showing off how I organize my trove chest. We'll see. I don't know. We're just going to play it by ear. We'll just unbox it, check out the stuff. We'll deep dive into some stuff, you know, really checking out some of the gear locks, just reading through some of the, you know, the reference sheets and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. It's real laid back, just chilling, checking out some more Too Many Bones. So yeah, got the win. That's what's up. Box better not be empty. Yeah, man. I know. So let's switch it up. We got this right here. So I'm going to cut it off here. Yeah, the box looks good. I did see another video. I think it was like Meeple Marathon or something like that. He quickly showed off his box and it was kind of damaged, but I think the packaging inside, because Chip Theory Games for this one, they switched and they actually did fulfillment themselves, I believe. So this is straight from Chip Theory Games. They're not going through Quartermaster, at least for this one. I don't know about future projects or whatnot. But his box was a little bit damaged, but inside, I think the packing looked pretty secure, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, man, dude, I'm so excited. Okay, so we got this stuff here. Interesting. Never seen something like this before, but there you go. Looks like just some sliced up cardboard. Okay. I have no idea why I was setting that on the table there, but first up we have this box here. I'm not exactly sure what is inside of this. 036 packed with joy. Well, thank you, Chip Theory. Okay, so we will check that out. Other stuff inside. Looks like some promo stuff. 40 waves. More packaging. Yeah, so the packaging looks pretty good. Maybe you can see yeah, I'll show you inside quick. So it's kind of laid out, you know, all the sides have that shredded cardboard stuff. And then there was a layer of that on top of this that I removed. Oh, we got static. Okay. 40 caves. Polaris. Rage of Tyranny. Carcass, yes. Carcass. And then we have Unbreakable. Is there anything else inside? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Yes, and I got the mug too. Got the mug. Congrats on receiving it. Yeah, man. I have mine, but haven't been able to start playing it. I know, dude. I responded to your comment, dude. What are you waiting for? What are you doing? Gotta open it up, dude. Gotta open it up. But that's awesome. I'm glad you got it. I know a lot of people are still waiting. Hopefully everybody gets there soon. But yeah, man, I was excited. I had the address notification, and that was, I think that had to be completed on the 24th of May. And then I got the tracking notification that it was shipped out about 2 weeks after that. I had to have the address confirmation completed by. So, but I think I've been hearing everybody's been different. A few weeks, few days, stuff like that. So, okay, we got the adventure mat too. So what do we want to start with? Do we just want to start with Unbreakable itself? Let's see. This might help. Okay, that might help a little bit. What's up, Jordan? How's it going, man? This is like a standalone expansion. You could just buy this separately. There's 2 gear locks inside of this. So, you know, they just made, I guess in this wave, just extra gear locks. They'd have another one just like this. It's called Undertow. So the main core box has 4 gear locks in there. So then they have these standalone expansions. Each of them contains 2 gear locks. And then they sell separate gear locks as well. Yeah, add-ons. Yep. What's up, guys? What's up, John? What's up, Jordan? Yeah, man, Unbreakable. So yeah, let's just start with Unbreakable. We'll get into all the other stuff afterwards. Yeah, man, dude. I'm so pumped. Yeah, I was watching the Chip Theory Games video on Figment here, and I gotta say, man, I think I'm gonna play with Carcass first. I think that's the goal. But he is a super close second. The way he was manipulating the initiative and stuff like that, he looks really cool. The Time Lord, God. Yeah, man, I'm excited. This could all be in a single box. Yeah, absolutely. It's called the Trove Chest up here. That's one box. you gotta take it out of the little boxes to put it in the big box, Curtis. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, there's like, I don't know exactly how many gear locks at this point. There's quite a bit though. All right, Unbreakable, here we go. Artwork is sick. It's a shame too because I got rid of all the other boxes. The boxes are nice with the artwork and everything like that. I was thinking about, of course, after I threw out the boxes, I was like, wouldn't it be cool to just make this collage, right? Just cut out like maybe, you know, some of this artwork and stuff and just kind of piece it together with all the other boxes. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's see some birdies here, man. The piecemealing of content is obnoxious. Mortal Kombat version of TMB, that would be awesome, dude. I mean, you already got Static, right? Or you just mean the characters from Mortal Kombat. That would be awesome. Still waiting for a Mortal Kombat game to come. I think that would be epic. Looks like Jabba the Hutt. Which one? Oh, on the side of this. This guy right here. Yeah, man. Okay. Artwork on the back. Yeah, man. These boxes are just, I mean, they're so premium, the boxes themselves. Okay. So we got the rule book. Very cool. I think I might throw out the core rule book. I'm not exactly sure. And this battle mat just, it looks very interesting. Okay, all right. I was briefly looking at some of this stuff online on Chip Theory Games support just to kind of get acclimated before diving in. But all right, so we got a few deck boxes here. What is inside of this? Some encounters. Okay, Tyranny encounters as well. Okay, rock and roll. I like it. Unbreakable. All right, so yeah, let's open up a few of these. We'll just see. Maybe I'll just count out how many solo encounters there are. Again, this is not going to be too structured. I'm just you know, living in the moment with this stuff, man. I'm excited. I'm just going to take a look at everything, spend some time with it. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he was cool, man. He was cool. I know I was actually, you know what? I was looking at, right before my kids started acting up, I was going to read into the darkness and the lava stuff a little bit. Because it seems really interesting. I mean, they come on face down, roll initiative for them. That's pretty cool, man. It's really different. All right, so we got general encounters here. I just want to see maybe the number. Maybe we'll take a look at one or two. Okay, so 28 general encounters. And we have 12 solo encounters. Okay. All right, deep thoughts, hot feet. Stop looking at it, bubbling and ever changing. Yeah, so, and what I think I'm going to do, what I'm doing with Unbreakable, on Undertow, and the core box, I'm keeping the encounters separate, obviously, for the water mat and stuff. But I've been mixing in 40 Days and Automaton of Shale. Like if I'm playing Undertow, I'm mixing in 40 Days and Automaton of Shale. I think I'm going to do that with this. But other than that, keep the solo encounters and all the regular encounters separately. I don't know what to do with the baddies because don't some of the baddies have unique things to that playmat? Whereas the other baddies you could kind of use for both the core and undertow. So I gotta figure that out, how I'm gonna lay all that stuff out. Okay, so we got the encounters here. Let's get some Tyrant stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. So I think that what I'm gonna try to do is maybe even like Wednesday, maybe try to get Carcass to the channel. Do they have one of these little? They do. They do. I should have checked the last time. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to play Carcass. Are there any thoughts on Tyrants? Any thoughts on Tyrants I should play against? I'll get Tyrant encounters here. Rock and roll. There's 2 of those. Cinder has 2. Domina has 3. Gavin Cog 2. Nexus has 4. And here they are. So I think I have the Cinder. Man, Cinder looks badass, dude. Badass. Shorter game length. All right, you need 6 progress. Can do it in 9 days. Gavin Cog. There he is. Nexus. Which one is this? I'll keep this right here. Rock and roll. Yeah. Rock and roll. That's a short. Oh, that's a really short game. We will rock you nice. And we got Domina. And then Dominus Scouts. Interesting. Dominus Scouts. Oh, I'm curious about this. And then we got the day counter. Okay. And then we have the encounter cover card. That is sick, dude. That looks good. 40 waves. Yeah, I got everything except the playmats. Everything except the playmats. What's up, dude? Dude, that encounter card is sick. All right. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, 5 Tyrants. Very cool. Very cool. 40 waves, yeah. Yep. 40 waves. Yeah, man. And this just adds mech and crown. Is that right? I gotta say, this was like really needed, because if you're playing Undertow a lot, you can really just check out all those crown and mechs in not long at all. It is not going to take long to start getting like, okay, let's mix it up a little bit. All right, so that is that. Nice deck box here. We got another one here. This must be the loot. Okay, and the specials. Okay. And then this is also treat as a skill die during battles. The Nexus Solar Plexus. And then we have some loot here. All right. Here's this little thing here. Yeah, so I'll take thoughts on the first Tyrant. Again, I think I'm gonna play Carcass. I just need to know who to play as. I've been seeing a few videos. I think one was against Rock and Roll. What the hell is this? It's on the other side, of course. Of course. Yeah, right. Nexus Solar Plexus, Gavin Cogs. And what is this for? Is this for a campaign? Epilogue cards. That's right. Okay. So we got an epilogue for each of them. All right. Got a decent amount of loot. And have you guys been mixing in all the loot with everything else? Like, I have a, like, I want to say... Like, this thing is getting... This thing is pretty full. I don't know if these can fit. I don't think these can fit in this box. I mean, that's what I got. So I might have to keep these separate, which is kind of annoying. Don't play against Cinder solo. I think it's impossible. Okay, challenge accepted, Varega. Not for this next time. Maybe on the following one. Let's see if I'll get Unbreakable yet. But def want those new baddies in 40 waves. Yeah, man. Yeah, so at the very least, yeah, just get this. Nice small box, too. It's good to see they're cutting down on some of the sizes of the boxes. Keeping it separate. Okay, okay. All right, so stay away from Cinder. Do not like the Undertow loot. It's mostly garbage. Yeah, some loot is just, it's really not that great. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see what we got. Burnt Trove map. Shuffle the Ebonite Doorway. Okay, definitely seen that before. Place a Poison 3 effect die on yourself and any baddie on the battle mat. Okay. Yeah, okay, so if you got one baddie left or something like that, maybe you have higher health than them. Yeah, okay, I can dig it. Very situational, though. Stone Helmet. After a 5-point or less baddie attacks you, exhaust all of the baddies successfully rolled attack dice. 3 uses. Oh, it is heavy. Oh, that's pretty sweet. At the start of round, move a baddie initiative die down 2 spots on the initiative meter. Okay. Pop locks. At the start of the round, move your any die up 1 spot on the initiative meter. Okay. Well-heeled boots. After you resolve your roll phase, move up to 2 positions. Battle yo-yo. If you are adjacent to 2 or more baddies, roll 1 attack die and deal its damage. Oh, sweet, dude. Oh, dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, like something like this is really cool. What's up, Dan? Speaking of nice small boxes. Challenge accepted in 3 months, yeah. Yeah. We're going to try to go big on Cinder. Stone Helmet is nuts. Yeah, dude. I'm liking the loot so far. Stone Helmet. Pointy Pebble. Roll 1 attack die and deal this damage to any unit on the battle mats. Light. Does light not count against your loot? I'm assuming so. Day Planner. Cannot be used on a turn in which you use your backup plan. Okay. So a good way to get bones. Bat Legs. Heal yourself for 2 HP. Usable in battle only. Once per battle. Okay. Procyon Powder. During your recovery phase, if you scout the area, also hear. Oh, man, dude, that's good. Oh, that's real nice. Gearlock Gorp. During recovery phase, if you search for better loot, also heal yourself to full HP. Yeah, man. If you have 2 or fewer HP, heal yourself for 5 HP. Otherwise, heal yourself for 2 HP. Okay. Thick Bandage. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Edible Fungi. Heal yourself. Love to see some healing loot. Troll Skin Coat. When attacked by a baddie, reduce the damage dealt by 1. Okay, that's slick. 3 uses. I'm actually really enjoying going through these. This loot. Comfy Hiking Boots. After adding yourself to the battle mat, move your initiative die to the top. Okay. Single use. Performance Enhancing Slugs. After adding yourself to the battle mat, gain 2 buff HP. That is nice, man. I don't know. I'm digging the loot so far. Instantly open any trove loot that has at least 1 lock requiring a 4 or higher. Big old magnet. Okay. So instead of actually rolling the dice for searching, you just get the... it's heavy. Ice Pack. Ignore HP loss from fatigue or lava damage. 3 uses. Oh, that's slick. Okay. All right. All right. I think we took a look at enough loot there. Let's look at a few trove loot. This one's pretty wild. So there's no numbers on the locks. Oh is this a cover card or something? I don't know. Okay, trove loot here. Let's see, it's 432. Portable Cow. Backup plan extension. 1 bone. Add 2 bones to your backup plan. Okay. chewable vitamins. At the end of each of your turns, you may remove one status effect die from yourself. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I actually like that one a lot. What's up, Rufus? How's it going, man? I know, dude. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Already sounds better than Undertow. Yeah, dude. I'm liking the loot a lot. A lot. Pacemaker. At the start of each fatigue round, heal for 1 HP. What's the unlock? 341. That's not bad. All threes here. Serial Driller. Backup plan extension 2 bones. An adjacent position of your choice becomes lava. Backup plan extension 4. Gain a loot. Gain a loot. Yeah, Rufus, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. What's up, Greg? How's it going, man? Gearlock positioning system permanent. When adding yourself to the battle mat, you may start on any available battle mat position. All right, so the Trove loot looks pretty good as well. Trove loot looks pretty good as well. I know there's a common thing among players that, you know, sometimes the work to get the Trove loot isn't worth, you know, what it actually does. And, you know, maybe they heard that and changed them around a little bit. I'm not sure, but so far I think they look pretty cool. So far I think they look fine. And there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. I have no idea what this is for. Maybe it's, I don't know why there'd be a cover for it, but because it's the same on both sides. Oh, you know what? This might be for. Never mind. I won't say it. All right. So we got the loot, Trove loot. Okay, these are the special cards. Campaign rewards. Okay. I might start playing through some of the campaign stuff as well. I haven't done that yet. Alright, so there's quite a bit. How many? There's just 1 and 2s? Yeah, okay. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 day ones. 1, and it should be 8 here as well. Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot. 8 day 1s and 2s. I know, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, John. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming that's what it is. Okay, then we got some special cards. Don't decoy with me. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And it looks like there's 1 for each. And I think there's only, what, 4 different types, baddie types that come. There's Bog, Troll, Orc. And this one is unique to Unbreakable right here. And there's 1 for that one as well. And then 2 that don't have it. The Ebonite Doorway. Okay. Then we got some campaign cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. 7 campaign cards. All right. All right. All right, so those are the cards. Those are the cards. All right, now let's take a look at... We can just move this off to the side. These are just the lighter chips. Looks like with the new symbol here from Chip Theory Games. Okay, you got the battle mat markers, the lane markers, chips. We'll set this off to the side. That'll be going to storage. We got some dice here. Let's take a look at some of these dice. And this was one thing I was afraid of. This was one thing I was afraid of, and it might need to be addressed. I might need to open a support ticket. The D6 is orange. If you guys don't know, orange dice are my kryptonite. So I'm obviously just kidding, but I mean this die is sick looking. It looks really cool, man. I like it a lot. Very cool. The design is awesome. But yeah, there's a joke that orange dice, and it comes from Conan, the board game, but orange dice are my kryptonite, so I'm clearly just joking. It's gonna get a lot of ones on this die. All right, you got Gale's chip here. Very cool. Gale's chip. And I believe these are for her as well, to mark off the major skills. I forget exactly what they're called, but to mark off that they're locked until you actually unlock them through the backup plan. Okay. Some acrylic. I got some designs on them as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's hard to tell, but a little bit of design on there. All right. And I believe this is a tracker for the adventure map. Instead of using the, that's double-sided too. Instead of using the old like crystal orb looking thing, you can use this as a tracker. Let's see, I'm a little late. Nah, man, JF, we're just getting started, brother. We're just getting started. Give it a test roll. Yeah, that's a good point. It looks like I set it down on one. A 3, okay, middle of the road. Let's see. 4, 2, 3, 2, 6, okay. 3, maybe the curse is broken. 5, 2, okay, all right. You know, it's all over the map. Yeah, it's everywhere. All right, got the round die. We have the Trove Loot dice, and these look slightly different than the ones in the core box and Undertow. Okay, you got some negative status effect dice. You got the lane dice, the initiative dice for the lanes. You have Gale and Figment's initiative dice here. And what does Gale have? So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. But what's cool about him is I think his innate is whatever he rolls, I think he can re-roll once, and then after that even, he can adjust to go up 1 or down 1, depending on what the situation is. Which I think could be a lot of fun, like if you're playing with a group. You know, maybe you want to go down because you got a certain, you know, skill or something that you can hit baddies higher on the initiative track. And then so if you have you know, teammates that can maybe absorb some of the hits until you can do that, you know, it could be interesting. Saved all the ones from your first playthrough. Yeah, man, yeah. All right, now it looks like we got the Tyrant dice, and I'm assuming probably 2 of these is probably for both of these for rock and roll. All right, very cool. Very cool. All right. So we will check those out. Very cool. Let's put this back. Set this over here. We have Gale and Figment's skill dice. Very cool. Color scheme. I like the color scheme on Gale. And I'll have to check out what all these are, but same as, you know, Undertow in the core box and stuff. I don't know what they do with these, you know, the actual screen printing. You know, they're not just like stickers you can scratch up, you know, but they're not etched in there. So I have no idea how that process goes. So we'll have to take a look at this. Oh, but yeah, some of these symbols. It's like Mega Man shooting his blaster. Yes. Yes. All right, we'll have to take a look at some of those later. Attack and defense dice. I already have plenty of those. And then we have some chips here. Might play a 4-player game with friends when Kickstarter arrives. I wonder if it would be too easy with 4-player Unbreakable. Yeah, some of them look pretty strong, didn't they? Some of the gear locks. But, I mean, you never know. You never know. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. And this looks like the chips for the battle map. But that's awesome, man. Yeah, you definitely should. All right. All right, so we have These are all of the chips for the battle mat. And I do like how the design is a little bit different. It looks like maybe on every single chip, it's slightly different, which is really cool to see instead of going with one, you know, generic image. That's cool. Very colorful too. They look better, you know, in person even than what you're seeing right now. Really cool. And then on the other side, okay, these look like they all have different artwork as well. Sweet. Yeah, they look good. They really look good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Set this off to the side. We got the Tyrants right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got stars. Is that like... Can he upgrade? Whoa, dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. 9 health, 9 health. 6 initiative. Looks like 2 attack and X for defense. And then on the opposite side, X for attack and 2 for defense. Mimic Bones. Range hits 2. Mimic and backup plan. Interesting. Range and gonna hit the strongest one. Interesting. Double-sided Tyrant. This is Cinder. 2 health. 2 health. Where's Varega? I'm gonna give him a hard time. 2 health. Can't beat this guy. I know he probably does some crazy stuff. 5 initiative, 2 attack, volcanic veins, and eruption. He's melee. He hits 2. Bog type. Artwork is really cool, man. Really cool. Let's see. Their first timers, we'll give them basic ones like Gasket, Boomer, Picket, or Nugget. Yeah, my concern is 4-player seems to be the... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, you just got a lot of strong gear locks, right? Yeah. We were talking about this on another stream. To me, personally, it feels like the hardest is 2 gear locks at one time. From the way the amount of baddie points, escalates compared to, you're still not that strong yet, but the baddie points are escalating quite extremely. And then next hardest would be solo, and then 3-player. I played 3-player quite a while ago, and I remember it. It was difficult, because you can really start to get some 20-point baddies out there. But, by that time, the gear locks are pretty strong. I don't know. It just felt, not that it was easy. But, it was definitely easier than 1 and 2 gear locks. And then I can imagine 4. I never played with 4, but I can imagine it's a little bit easier than 3. All right, we got a roll here. Let's look at both of them together. I'm assuming it's in another pack. Okay, so just taking a look at roll. We got Crowd Surf and Star Power. 8 health, 3 initiative, 2 attack, 1 defense. Melee only hits 1. Okay, and then we have, these are Dominus people. Okay, so we got a few of them. So here's Domina right here. 6 health, 5 initiative, X for attack. She is ranged. And there is a weak symbol and then a plus sign. I have to take a look at what that means. So she's got Berserk and Proud. And then I guess these are her minions underneath of her. Still pretty strong though. 3 health, 4 initiative, 3 health, 3 health. Rating, Revenge, Reckless, Swordbreaker, Revenge, Unstable, Wily, Revenge, and Berserk. Okay. I don't know if maybe you fight some of these guys during the Tyrant encounters. I'm not sure. All right. See what we got here. All right. got some 1s, some 5s. More 1s, 20s, 1s, 1s, and 5s. Okay. 20. And another 20. Okay, here's some 5s. All right. Just taking a look at some of these. All right, we have Blind Bat, 3 health, 4 initiative, 1 attack, Smoke Screen, and Molten Bath. I believe Molten Bath is if the lava side of the ship is face up. If this baddie is on top of that, I think it heals for 2. Molten Bath. I believe that's how that works. Lava Flow and Smoke Screen, 1 health, 1 attack. Lava Flow, okay. And this is one of those new, those Unbreakable baddie types. See that right there? 3 initiative, 3 health. Pollute 2. It's got a spider. Cave spider. Eruption. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like with these baddies, like they're not going to be able to mix in with, you know, the core and undertow, right? Some of these guys. I guess if you get ones that don't have, like Pollute, maybe you could, you know, incorporate in, but like Eruption, maybe Reach could be incorporated. But yeah, like Flame Soak and all that stuff, you're going to need to be playing Unbreakable. Which is fine. Frog Boy. Yeah, Frog Boy. Frog Boy, 4 health, 3 initiative. He's got poison 1. And he rolls 1 attack. Okay, he seems like an easy guy. He's an easy guy. Lava Flow. Okay. So I think that's going to be the thing. Probably have to separate the baddies. You know, after I think what I'm going to try to do is for the first few playthroughs with the new gear locks, just do Unbreakable isolated on its own. Keep all the baddies separate and stuff like that. But then eventually, I think, you know, like this guy could be incorporated in Poison 1. I think that's the way I would probably do it in the future after I'm done exploring this by itself, is then eventually incorporate some of those baddies into everything. Yep. Just roll defense. You can block and then use the backup plan to knock them with all that defense. Yeah, Pickett's always a good one. All right. Here we have the thicker day tracker, which is really cool. Mine was actually sliding in there pretty easily, but I still do appreciate this. You can tell it's a little bit thicker. So that's cool. So it stands a little bit above the adventure mat and just being able to turn it a little bit easier. Okay, all right. You have Figment's die. I do like this color scheme a lot. And then this chip, this is interesting. It looks like Figment on there. It's definitely Figment. But you can tell one side is like him clearly on there. And then on the next side, he's kind of like faded out. Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay. Dude, I'm so excited about Figment. Yeah, Carcass first, then Figment, for sure. Let's take a look at some of the 5-point baddies. We got Recover, 1, and Taunt. 5 health, 3 initiative, 3 attack dice, 1 defense. You got this guy here, Moss Man. 5 health, 4 initiative, 2 attack, 1 defense, bleed, and decoy 2. Oh man, he's going to put a bleed on you. And reach. I got to check out what reach is. But 8 health, 4 initiative, 4 attack dice, 2 defense. This dude is a monster. It is a 20-point. I was going to say, is this a 5? Is this a 5? But he's got diagonal movement, can hit 2. He's going to bring a 5-pointer on there, reach and aggravated. So if anybody, I think aggravated is if anybody else dies during this battle, he gets like what, an additional attack die or 2 additional attack die. I think something like that. Corrosive and pollute. I don't think corrosive is too big of a problem. That's a 5-pointer though. And pollute, I gotta check out what pollute is. No defense dice though. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Pollute and poison 1. I want to play with this stuff right now. Dude, look at this thing. Pollute 1 and decoy. A vile mushroom. Yes. Oh, this dude is dirty. 8 health, 5 initiative, break, flame soak 2, 4 attack, 2 defense. Diagonal brings in a 5-pointer. Lava golem. SBGK, what's up, dude? Barely all fits in the trove chest. Now it's filled to the brim with epicness. I know, dude. I don't know if it's gonna be during this stream. 52 minutes. We still got quite a few boxes to get through, but I'm taking my time. I want to show it some love. I don't care how long it goes. I want to dive in, man. I couldn't wait. I'm so excited. So I don't know if we're also gonna try to fit some of the stuff in the trove chest. We'll see. We'll see if it gets there. If not, I was thinking about doing a separate video of just showing how I lay out my trove chest. Because definitely these are going to have to be, some of these guys are going to have to be kept separate than all the other baddies. So it's going to take some finesse. You know, it's going to take some finesse. So, but yeah. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Let's see. It's going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be on Wednesday, old school Mike. Took me a few hours. Hey, man. But I'm looking forward to that, dude. I'm looking forward to just fiddling with the components, man. Yeah. Getting the layout. All right. All right. I think we took a look at... here's the other tyrants. So here's Rock. 8 health, 4 initiative, 2 attack, 2 defense. Hard Rock. Nice. And recover 2. I just feel like they're going to be pretty... Rock and Roll are going to be pretty dirty together. And then we have Nexus. 7 health, 6 initiative. Let's get a little closer. 2 attack, 1 defense. Brimstone, Lava Flow, and Eruption. It is ranged. Only hitting 1, though. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Wednesday, man. It's definitely going to be Wednesday. And then we'll see. I might have to push out Ether Fields on Friday. So there's definitely going to be 1. I'm thinking Carcass. We'll figure out the Tyrant. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 if I put off Ether Fields. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, very cool. So those were all the baddies. We took a look at the tyrants, at the board chips. Let's move this off to the side, and let's take a look at some neoprene. All right. Oh, you know what's in here? Is the chip trays, and stickers. Yeah, that's gonna be in this one. All right. All right, we got Figment first. 4 health, 2 dex, 1 attack, 1 defense, Time Adept, and his innate +1 is Time Lord. I just love it. He's ranged, which is cool. Time Jump, Schism, Warp, Waypoint, Borrow Time, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Buffer, Chrono Seer, Temporal Disorienter, Temporal Rectifier, and Temporal Splitter. And he's got the Cobalt Claw, which I think is cool. I think you can get this and you can just roll it as an attack. Like it can deal damage. Cobalt Eye, Flash, Rewind. And he's got Phase Ghost and Phase Wraith. Okay, so I'm already assuming Phase Ghost and Phase Wraith. Maybe it's something to do with this chip. He's got 3 active slots, 3 lock slots, and then he's got Charge Up, Time Blip, Nothing for 3. Fortunate Discovery for 4. And Be Kind Rewind. Let's take a look at this sheet here too. Gilly is good. Nugget is versatile. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. It got Ether Fields. Yep. Yep. I was going to try to do a playthrough Friday. I don't have the 2.0 stuff, so I might have to like look online, print out some 2.0 cards. I think if that's all I need. Duster, Nugget, and Picket. Yeah, man. Just played Duster the other night, man. Got the win. Got the win. It was pretty epic. We had some really good rolls, which really helps in this game. Don't like Patches. He is out of the question. Yeah, Pickett's good. Yeah, Nugget's good. Duster, I feel like Duster has some pretty straightforward stuff that it can be easy to explain. Not Tantrum. Boomer, you know, you got to explain how to build the bombs and stuff. Gilly could be good. Yeah, Gilly could be good. Hey, here's, you know, splitting your, you know, your damage, you know, choosing new targets and stuff like that. Yeah. Rolling a lot of attack dice, you know, from afar. Gilly could be good. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's take a look at Figment first. All right, so Figment, charge up, add 1 bone to your backup plan. Do not remove bones when using this backup plan. So for 1, you can just charge up. So as long as you have 1 bone, you can just keep on adding bones. You know who has that Dart? Just if she's got 2 bones, she can just do her thing. Just keep getting extra bones. And it makes it so much easier as long as you get those 2 bones in hers. Just keep getting more. And then it makes it easier to, you know, go dangerous. I forget what else hers did. Is it deal 2 damage or heal? Maybe she had 1 for healing. I think he had 1 bone for healing, 1, something like that. But it just makes it so much easier to get bones. So for 1, you do a charge up. That's pretty good. For 2, Time Blip, increase or decrease the round counter by 1. Okay. Which can be really good. You're in fatigue, right? You're so close to, you know, beating the enemy. But if it goes to fatigue, you're both going to die. You lose. Use some Time Blip. Yeah. Fortunate Discovery, acquire a consumable die of your choice. And I did want to see what these are. Okay, we have that. Cobalt Claw, deal number of true damage to any baddie before you on the initiative meter. So it's got 2 sides that are bones that I'm assuming you must accept. Yeah. But then it's got 4 sides, all 2s. 1, 3. So 2/3 chance to deal true damage to any baddie, but it has to be before you on the initiative meter. Hey, man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cobalt Eye, exhaust up to 2 staff wielder or Teratician profession dice in your lock slots and resolve them as if the current round number matches the number on the die. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. And then Flash Rewind. Revive a KO'd gear lock to number HP. If this die is in a Gearlock's lock slot, it triggers automatically if that Gearlock would be KO'd to prevent KO and set HP to number. Dude, what's up, Figment? Holy smokes. So in all of his consumable dice, 2 sides are bones, and then 4 of those 6 are the actual ability. And so this Flash Rewind, it has 2 2s and 2 3s. Holy smokes. Oh my. So you can roll this, place this as an ally's lock slot. If they die, instantly come back with 3 HP. Or you can just roll it to do an instant effect on them. Wow, dude. That's pretty good. Gasket is fun, but too complex. Yeah. Yeah, but he is strong. You don't have to worry about negative status dice. you know, as much on you. No bleed, no poison and stuff. You know, so that he is strong, man. I really like Gasket. Definitely not tank. Yeah. Maybe get him to play a game or two, and then, you know, then you can really, I say, you know, go wild with whoever else you want to after that point. Um, wow. Okay. So Figment's a boss. Figment's a boss. And then, so 4, Fortunate Discovery, acquire a consumable die of your choice. And then 5, Be Kind Rewind, roll all dice in your backup plan, including those spent to activate this backup plan, and all bones rolled this turn. Treat the rolled results as dice rolled this turn. So, am I understanding that, like, let's pretend you have 3 attack dice as bones and 2 defense dice as bones in your backup plan. You use Be Kind Rewind. You know, you roll 3 attack dice and 2 defense dice. You deal all that damage to a baddie, and you can slot those defensive dice in your active slots. And treat the rolled results as dice rolled this turn. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. that's really good, man. That's really good. And what's really cool about that is your charge up, you can add a bone to your backup plan. Use attack or defense. So you can be loading that with attack, use Be Kind Rewind. You know, let's pretend all your dice are, you know, broken by some break baddies. You can still do this. I guess, you know, you'd already have to have them locked in with the bones, you know, if your dice are broken. But, you know, you kind of, you catch my drift. that's really cool, man. Wow. And then, yeah, 6, upgrade to an A+1. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Figment looks really good, man. He looks really solid. Really solid. Okay, that's Figment. Here's the, before we take a look at Gale, let's take a look at this board right here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Initiative meters over here this time. So the chips, they go in very easily. Very easily. You can tell they gave them a little bit of space. So that makes it really easy to just put your fingers in there and flip. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is very easy. Very easy. Okay, and then, yeah, so you got your guys. How is it going to be sliding around? Okay, so you can still push them around. Nice. It's not catching on anything. There you go. It's not catching on a thing. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Different. Very different. And honestly, you could see, like, but it looks so much better even in person. Very cool. Interesting. All right. So that is that. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited. And then last up in Unbreakable, we have Gale. So taking a look at Gale. 4 health, 3 dex, 2 attack, 1 defense. Not bad. And then so she has these skills here, and I think these are called, what are these called? Are these called major skill dice? So these are blocked off at the start, right? And you have to unlock these by your backup plan. So Cool Breeze for 1, roll the die removed from your backup plan to trigger this ability. If it rolls no bones, you may heal for 1 HP. If it rolls bones, you may place it in your backup plan. Whoa, dude. For 1,
Roll the die removed from your backup plan to trigger this ability. If it rolls no bones, you may heal for 1. If it rolls bones, just slot it back in to the rightmost empty slot. Dude, that's good. For 1, you can heal 1 or just put it back in. For 2, deal 1 true damage to an adjacent baddie. Okay, for 3, Mechanical Protocol, you may remove an upgrade token from one of the untrained major skill slots. Okay, so for 3, Mechanical Protocol, you'd remove 1. Now you can acquire this. To mark it's prepared. Okay, Wind Power for 4. Change 1 skill die rolled this turn to the result of your choice before using it. 5, activate Turbine. Immediately roll attack dice equal to your attack stat against an adjacent baddie. Good night. I don't know. Dude, her backup plan seems awfully strong. Let's see. Lava chips thick enough to be easily removed in the mat. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. Like I was saying, there's also... They're not tight in there. So they gave some room. Look, I mean, you could tell like how easily it is to put it in there. So they gave, it's like, it's not really noticeable when you're looking at it. Like you can just tell it's just the smallest smidge, but they gave enough room so it's very easy to just stick your finger in there. So, you know, because you got to be able to take it out and flip them really easily. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Yeah, easy to take out. Let's see if you like my dumb self. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jordan. You were talking about Gale. Yeah. Get all your major skill dice starting off. Yeah, because I think she has 2 lock slots. Does she only have 2? So what you can do with her is once you get these... Oh, she only has 1. She only has 1. So she has 5 active slots and 1 locked. So I believe what you do... I was watching a little bit of Gale... And so what she can do, what are we looking at? 6. So let's pretend you have, I mean, I'll have to read up on it. So I'm just assuming for now. So you're using this path. You're going down, unlocking these skills, the movement protocol tech tree, right? You unlock this for 3 bones. And then eventually you acquire the major skill die, this. And so once you get this, I don't know if you roll it. I'm assuming you roll it or you just slot it in here. Again, I'll have to take a look. But you can lock this die. And what it does is it aids this profession. So whenever you roll it, you can see there's like a +1. You would get +1 to these dice for this profession. And so you can acquire these other major skills, lock those. You can choose to lock those that aid the other skill pass. That's awesome. That's awesome. The all-day counter, yeah, with the adventure man. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, they put enough room in there. Should be good. Should be good. Okay. Taking a look at some of this other stuff. Yeah, but her backup plan seems pretty good, man. It seems pretty good. What's her innates? Gale has major skill dice. Okay. Train major skill dice. Have to be prepared. Prepped using her mechanical protocol. Okay. Her innate +1. When Gale rolls her major skill dice, she may place them in her lock slot instead of her active slots. Oh, I see. So you roll these, and at first they go into active, so you have to remove them at the end of battle. But then your innate +1, you can lock this for the entire battle. That's also really cool, too, that you can also acquire these, and then during a particular battle, put these in the active slots for the whole battle. Oh, she seems really good, man. She seems really good. Targeted med boost, which is this one, in the medical protocol right here. Heal any party member for a number of HP. So she's got a decent amount of healing. She's got, for 1 bone, she can heal herself. And then she can also heal other party members. And Figment has healing as well. And all right, so I'll take a look at some of these. But yeah, man, she seems good too. I'm digging the new gear locks, man. I'm digging them. I'm digging the new gear locks. Okay, so that is Unbreakable. That is Unbreakable. Very cool, man. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm gonna be playing this for like the next few weeks, man. Expect a lot of Too Many Bones content on the channel for sure. Okay, so we got that. It looks like I still had that slotted. There it is. I'll put these over here. All right, all right. Let's put these off to the side. It's turning into a mess. An absolute mess. All right, let's put this over here. Put this over here. All right, what is next? Oh. All right, real quick, let's take a look at the adventure mat. Let's take a look at the adventure mat. So this is just another double-sided adventure mat. Artwork is awesome. So we got Obendark, Hallowed Boneyard, Drowned Caverns, Totem Cave, Southern Daylore, Eternal Abyss, and The Break, where you would start. And then on the other side here, okay, we got Warspire Catacombs, Weaponer Pits, Ebonheart Depths, Shalefist Gorge, The Bracer, Orc Vaults, Underwood, Northern Daylore. Dude, yeah, this one looks cool. All right, so we got this in here. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, you can use your fingers, turn it like this now, instead of just using them like this. Okay, it works. It works. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, it even has. So here, it actually has the images for the tyrants. It has the images for the tyrants. And on this side, it does not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's see. How many new tyrants are there? There's 5. There's 5. I think I missed that part of the stream. Yeah, no worries. There's 5 new tyrants that come in this. Yeah, the other ones were double-sided, or the other one was double-sided as well. Maybe this is for. Oh, I was gonna say it too. Campaign. So everybody's gonna have their own space, but this is for the campaign. I honestly though, I might play with this side sometimes just because like this artwork is pretty sick. I like this a lot. Just how it changes, from this mushroom luscious green. You got the orc vaults with all the gold and stuff like that. I got these mountains and stuff. So I might play with this sometime. I mean, it's your game. Do whatever. You know what I mean? And then single tyrant. Okay. Yeah, 5 new tyrants. And then you got Gale, Figment. And then one of the tyrants was double-sided, which is interesting. Looked like they might have a backup plan. And then one of the tyrants has 2 rock and roll. 2 tyrants are going to come out, I guess, at the same time. And then Domina, she had like 3 slightly lesser tyrants, I guess, or at least strong baddies that I guess you'll fight throughout the campaign. So very interesting. They look really cool. All right, that is the mat, adventure mat. Let's take a look at, let's do 40 caves. Let's do 40 caves. 40 caves. 40 caves. So inside of this, 40 encounter cards, 15 chips, chip holder, PVC card box, and some rules. Okay. All right. All right, so you got the holder here. Very cool. This looks a little sketchy here. I don't know what that is. Is it on the chip tray or the chip thing? Looks like it's on the, maybe it's just on the plastic. All right, it's just on the plastic. That's fine either way. If you get stuff that's messed up, that's okay, especially from Chip Theory Games, because they are very good at support. I do just wonder, though, how likely they would be while they're still fulfilling pledges and stuff like that. You know, to get you replacement stuff. Okay, so inside of this, you got some ones here, 20s, 520s. All right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1-pointers. Stench Careless 1 if they roll a bones. 5 health, 1 attack, 1 defense. All right. Brimstone's ranged, 1 attack die. I'll have to check out what Brimstone is. All right, so you got 6 of these bad boys. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5-pointers. Oh, dude, check this guy out. Holy smokes. Lava Flow and Brimstone, 4 health, 2 attack, 2 defense. Eliminator. Nice. Eliminator. Hits 2 gear locks if he's adjacent to him. Okay. I will check out one more. Reach and Confuse. 3 attack, no defense, 6 health. All right. All right, those are some 5s, and then you got 4 20-pointers. Callous and Shock 2 brings in a 5-pointer. Ranged, hits 2, 3 attack, 1 defense, 8 health. That's a scary one. Flame Soak 2, Engulf and Flight. Diagonal Movement brings in a 5-pointer, 8 health, 3 attack, 2 defense. This is a Abyssal Bat. And this was a Orc Battle Bard. Orc Battle Bard. Sick. Okay. All right, those are the baddies. All right, then you got some cards in here, and that's all that's in this box. Welcome to 40 Caves in Daylore. Too Many Bones Unbreakable. Adds more baddies and encounters into your game. Here's how to integrate. Mix the new baddies in with the existing ones and create active... Okay, yep. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of these cards. I think it's on the 20 strong TMB deck. Okay, okay. Did you back that, John? I did not. Okay, let's see. Unbreakable and Undertow. Yep. Not be added to game. Okay. Similarly, the baddie types in Unbreakable and Undertow differ, so these baddie types will not be added to the game when playing against an Undertow Tyrant. Okay, mix the general and solo encounters with the corresponding cards from Unbreakable. Build the encounter deck as normal. Okay, alright. Set aside the 2 special encounters and only add them to your... Okay, yep. If your Tyrant is Cinder, add the new Tyrant encounter card to the encounter deck in addition to Cinder's other 2 Tyrant encounters. Okay. Alright, so more encounter cards for Unbreakable, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm counting. It says it on the card. Of course. Of course. And there are 25 extra encounter cards for Unbreakable. That's pretty good. 25 extra. That's nice. You got the 2 special encounters. And then for solo, another 12. Okay. Another 12 encounters. And then this is the Cinder card that I was talking about. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. A quick small game for travel. See you later. All right, man. I got to call it early tonight. I'll watch the rest later. I'm so jealous. Yeah, John. John, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, check it out later. Let me know what you think. And then I guess if I see you Wednesday, I'll see you Wednesday, man. For some for Unbreakable playthroughs. Yeah. Unbreakable playthroughs. Dude, I'm so pumped. So excited. Let's put these back in here. Got the chips. Put this off to the side. Okay. Let's look at 40 waves. I keep using this. I got this coaster from Chip Theory Games. It's the gear lock coasters, and it comes with this little mat. But I'm using the mug that I got from them as well. So I'm looking at the mat, and I'm like, I thought I put down one of the coasters there, but it keeps getting stuck to the bottom of the mug. All right, put this back here. All right, 40 waves. So this is going to add more crown and mech, which I think is definitely needed. Requires undertow. Alright, so let's take a look at these first. Some sick artwork. Alright. Alrighty, alright. So what do we got here? Max, crown, max. All right. So the same number. Yep. So there's an equal number. So we got 6, 7, 8. So 8 more crown, 8 more mechs. Okay, 5 health, 1 attack, 1 defense, rage 2, pull in. Yeah, it's just nice to have more options. It is just nice to have more options. This is Krabby. This is old Krabby right here. And you got this guy right here, undead and pull in, Krelp, 4 health, 3 initiative, 2 attack, 2 defense. All right, you got some mechs here. We have. Comes on with 1 defense, 2 attack, 3 health, 5 initiative, lashback 1, and swap. He's hitting 2. This is B Dynam. B Dynam. And you got this guy right here. Looking forward to see the 40 rage. Yeah, man. I want all the Tyrants to feel like a challenge. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. And it's cool because, you're going to be able to switch up how they play. Maybe you want to play like the core game, Tyrant. How they initially made them, but then you want to switch it up the next time. Something like that. Tim, what's up? Cool unboxing, sir. Thank you so much, Tim. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a great night. Monday night, right? But I had to get it. I had to do the unboxing. It just came in today. I'm beyond excited. Most anticipated, I'd say. And, yeah, man, here we are. But thank you so much, guys. And we got Batty. A bad A, however you want to say it. 3 health, 3 initiative, mischief 1, self-repair 1, 1 attack, and comes on with 2 defense. This guy's cool. This is, what's that? Wally. Oh, yeah. So it's based off Wally. Batty. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. I dig it. All right, so those are the extra mechs and crown. Very cool. Put these back in here. And let's just take a quick look at these cards. And then we'll look at the Rage of Tyranny. Where's this bad boy? There it is. Okay. Welcome to 40 Waves. Okay, how to integrate. Yep, mix them together. If your Tyrant is Colossum or Goblin Queen, add the respective new Tyrant encounter card to the encounter deck in addition to the other Tyrant encounters. All right. So you have more general encounters. One. I don't know why I'm trying to keep counting them. Another 26 general encounters for Undertow. 2 Tyrant encounter cards. Looks like the stream's kind of shitting the bed a little bit. And then we have another 12 solo encounter cards. Another 12 solo encounter cards. Very cool. Yeah, hopefully it comes back, guys, if you can still hear me through audio. I know it sucks. But I am at the mercy of the internet. I'll try to wait a second for it to come back so JF can check it out. For now, looks like it's coming back. Looks like it's back. All right, I think it's back. Okay, this was crossover pack. So it looks like there's 2 loot cards and 1 trove loot. 2 loot cards and 1 trove loot. And I think this is the one, yeah, that Josh from Chip Theory Games was talking about. Convoluted Hummingbird, just because he was saying that from Cloudspire, they get a lot of questions about Cloudspire. But this was like the Kazis, the Elfin Kazis, were the ones they get the most questions about. So they just kind of made like, a little nod to it, a little card. So it says either heal yourself for 2 HP or deal 1 true damage to any baddie and each unit adjacent to that baddie. So kind of like the Elfin Kazi, you can either heal or deal damage. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it just, it shit the bed a little bit, but it looks like it's back. Usually it comes back. And then we got command module. Choose a backup plan belonging to any gear lock on the battle mat that costs up to 3 bones. That gear lock may immediately perform that chosen backup plan at no cost. That's good. That sounds cool. And then we got Dusk Breaker. Single use. Roll 10 attack dice. Roll 10 attack dice. Deal the roll damage to any number of 1-point baddies on the battle mat, dividing it as you choose. Bones rolled are not added to your backup plan. Holy smokes. 4 lever, 2 trip, 1 force. Oh. 10 attack dice, and you can divide it as you want. Oh my god. Dude, that is amazing. All right, let's see. Interested in how the Rage of Tyranny works. Specifically, I wonder if I would be able to play the new versions of Tyrants from the base game without actually having the base game. No, because you'd need the chips and stuff. I believe this is only cards. Yeah. No, I think you need the chips and the Tyrant dice. I believe this is only cards to mix it up. Sorry, man. Sorry to say it. All right, let's see. Well, hold on. No, am I wrong here? 53 Tyrant and Encounter cards. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. 17 chips, 9 Tyrant dice, 1. Okay. Maybe you can. Let's check this out now. Yeah, I think you're right, JF. I think that's kind of, that's kind of how strong Trove Loot should be. I mean, you're going to spend a lot of turns, trying to unlock it, especially in solo. So it's got to be strong. It's got to be strong. Yeah, no, I was actually just thinking of that right after you said that. No, that's a good idea, man. Take out some of the strongest cards, put them together in a stack, so you're definitely going to get one of those. Yeah, I like that idea. I do like that idea a lot, actually. No joke. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can. Maybe you can, Rogue. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Okay. All right, so we got the chips here. Now, is this a cross? Let's get out a card so we can kind of read while we're taking a look. Here we go. All right. Okay, it says, welcome to Rage of Tyranny. Rage of Tyranny consists of expansion material for both Too Many Bones and Undertow. It contains two different aspects that can be added either together or separately. New starting day encounters and alternate tyrants. Day encounters. Rage of Tyranny contains 4 new day 1 through 3 encounters for Too Many Bones and 4 new day 1 and 2 encounters for Undertow, for a total of 20 new special encounters overall. These cards can be used in any Too Many Bones or Undertow game, with or without the other Rage content, providing variety and new experiences at the outset of your adventure. These cards are highly recommended to be used when playing the Rage of Tyranny game, as some of the original day encounters are not compatible. And Enraged Tyrants. Rage of Tyranny includes alternate versions of tyrants from Too Many Bones and Undertow. Each tyrant comes with various new components, including a shadow card. Shadow cards provide an added level of difficulty and obstruction through the course of your game, leading up to and sometimes including the tyrant battle. The shadow card ensures that the tyrant's presence looms throughout the adventure. So that's one thing I really like. I'll touch on that really quick. Is one of the things I really like about these like campaign games, and this is like a mini campaign, at least it feels like it, is that having the story presence. If you're fighting like Nam or something like that, or Marrow, having them, sometimes you might not even come across their tyrant encounter card. And so you're just going to read about them and face them in the final battle. But it seems like what they're trying to do is have that flavor all throughout. If you're going up against Nam, you're going to feel his presence throughout the whole campaign. I like that a lot, just adding that little touch, keeping you immersed in the story against Nam a little bit more. I think that's really cool. When choosing a tyrant during game setup, you may now choose the more difficult enraged version of the tyrant. Read the tyrant's new shadow card in full. So it looks like you might be able to, Rogue, but it looks like it's just going to be a harder version. Let's see. You local to MD or PA? Noticing that accent, I'm from Maryland. Yeah, I'm from Maryland. I am from Maryland. I live in PA, right over the border. It's right over the border. Less than 10 minutes, I'm in Maryland. But yeah, so I'm in PA. But yeah. I'm from Glen Burnie originally. Poor Philly people, traffic gonna be awful for a few months. What's up with that, Rufus? I don't know about that. Something? Did I miss something in the news or something? Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's just going over mixing in the shadow cards. All right. This says, regarding the Goblin Queen, the incensed Goblin Queen comes with her own set of loot cards. Do not mix these into your loot deck when playing against other tyrants. Okay, interesting. Also note that while Rage of Tyranny comes with a new Goblin Queen chip, this chip is used when facing the outraged Goblin King. The original Goblin Queen chip is used when the incensed Goblin Queen is selected as your tyrant. Okay, man. Yeah, good pickup on the accent, dude. Nice. Agree to create real variety in the tyrants rather than one tyrant battle. Yeah, exactly, man. Oh my God, Rufus, that's crazy, man. Hope everybody's all right. Still good news for me. I only have Undertow, so I was thinking getting Rage might be worth it. Yeah. 4 to 6 months. Good lord. Yeah. It looks like you can do that. So we got the here's the Rage of Tyranny special encounter cards. The day ones, twos, ones and twos and threes. Yep. Okay. Here are the loot cards. I guess they're gonna be mixed in if you're playing against the Goblin Queen. So we got Shrapnel Confetti instant. Immediately reduce one of your stat dice by 1. Ugh. God. Dude, those training points, it's like gold. You know what I mean? If you miss one, like if I miss like a training point or two, I feel like I'm so behind. Like it feels wrong. It feels wrong. Oh my God. Then you shuffle it back into the loot deck. Oh, brutal. Oh my God. Poppy seed muffins. At the start of each battle, Gearlocks must individually choose to either move to the bottom of initiative or gain a weaken 2 effect die. At the start of each battle, it's pervasive. Any Gearlock may reduce their deck stat by 1 to remove Poppy Seed Muffins from the game. Oh my God, dude. These are brutal. These are brutal, man. All right, then you got so you got Barnacle's new stuff. You got his Shadow card. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you could use these. You could just pick up this box and just play with you know, even if you didn't have the core tyrants. Abomination 2.0. Hey, we just took these guys down. We just took Nobulus down the other night with Duster. Let's see what's different. Whew. Yeah, so this one before was him exploding. He just detonated and dealt 2 damage to adjacent people. But now it says Nobulus rolls number of attack dice equal to the number of skill dice in his target's exhausted area and immediately applies the roll result as damage. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, that seems a little harder. That does seem a little harder. We got Vexed Volkesh, Indignant Duster, Embittered. Some of the text is hard to see. Embittered Drellin, Fuming Gendrix, Outraged Goblin King, Resentful Marrow, Mad Molmesh, and Hangry Nom. And Wraithful Barnacle. Yeah. Furious Colossum. There's the abominations. Okay. Well, there you go. Those are the new Tyrant encounter cards. And then, yeah, you got the chips for them. Bog Lieutenant. Interesting. This is interesting. I'm guessing these are from the Shadow cards. So you got Marrow here. But on the other side, he's got a Bog Lieutenant and a Goblin Lieutenant. I'm assuming these are to do with the Shadow cards. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. What are those ugly loot to make things insane? Yeah, I know. Dude. for the Goblin Queen. I won't be facing her anytime soon. Okay, you got Volcash here. Thick Skin 1, Weaken 1, X Health, X Attack, 1 Defense, Dragon Broodling. So are all of these... Yeah, so we got more for Marrow. Yeah, very interesting. There's a lot of double-sided here as well. I'll have to look into it. There's quite a bit of new stuff. Yeah, so it looks like some of these... so these are the orbs. For Gendrix. So these are his orbs. Yeah, there's quite a bit of new stuff. I'll have to take a look at it. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Okay, so Duster's Killer Instinct, Alpha Wolf. This is Nightshade, her new Nightshade. Very cool. And then you got their dice here. So yeah, it looks like you could get this if you want harder versions. If you don't even have the core box or Undertow, you still could get this to fight against a harder version of those tyrants. Very interesting. Okay, all right. Let's put this back. Oof, these are dirty, man. Stream's acting up again. Stream's acting up. Dice. Spec. Yeah, my apologies, guys. Nothing I can do, though. Alright, that's Rage of Tyranny. I really like this this expansion. I think this is really cool. This is really going to add a lot to the game. Really going to add a lot to the game. Rage of Tyranny. Okay. Let's look at the individual gear locks. So yeah, we have 3 individual gear locks to look at, and then we're just going to briefly... This isn't going to take too long to take a look at this stuff here. So yeah, let's take a look at Carcass. Let's take a look at Carcass. Yeah, man, I'm so excited about Carcass. All right, so Carcass. The survivalist. Cooking with Carcass. And I believe these are actual like recipes you could try. If you really wanted to. Soups and stews, snacks and sides, dinners and desserts. Deep wood campfire bread. It'd be wild to try some of these, man. It would be wild to try some of those. Alright, here we go. Alright, got a sheet out here, and I believe these are the cards that you use to cook the recipes. I'm so interested in this whole thing. Here is Carcass. Is it a little blurry? All right, here's Carcass. Got some of this dice here. So initiative, let's take a look at that. Ooh, it's pretty good. One side with 3. One side with 3. 3 sides with 4. And 2 sides with 5. That's pretty good, man. That is pretty good. That's pretty high. He's got 4 health, 3 dex, 2 attack, 1 defense. Okay. All right. Innate is meat hooks. So Carcass starts the game with his meat hooks die set to 1 in his skills area. Got meat hooks right here. So it looks like it can go up to 6. Okay, the value of this die represents the number of baddies he may have on meat hooks. Each baddie Carcass defeats is added to meat hooks. And then there's an 8+1 captain hooks. Once per battle when using his hook meat backup plan, Carcass may instead deal number of true damage equal to the difference between the value of his meat hooks die and the current number of baddies on meat hooks. Okay. Alright. One bonus body harvest, add a 3-point or less baddie from the current battle's defeated stack to meat hooks. Oh wow. 2 is hook meat, deal 1 true damage to any baddie. Battle rations for 3, draw the gross food recipe if not already drawn and immediately cook it using a baddie from meat hooks. This just sounds so crazy, man. 4, roadkill search. Add the top 5-point baddie from the active stacks to meat hooks. And 5, the grim meter. Add as many baddies as you would like up to your max from the current battle's defeated stacks to meat hooks. Okay. This looks so crazy, man. This looks so wild. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play with him at first. He's got a 3-level difficulty in solo. That's fine. Awesome. Okay. And then some of these cards, we got pan-seared, troll brew, battered, stewed, honey glazed, caramelized, agate crusted, and gross food. So it looks like you might start with this, and this is heal yourself for 2 HP, place an attack die from the supply on any available adjacent position. The next unit to move onto that position takes 2 damage. Then the die is removed. So it looks like you might start with this one, and then you got to cook these by placing baddies here. Very interesting. Callum, what's up, dude? What is going on? Glad you can make it, dude. I'm so pumped, man. I'm so pumped. Well, it's a lot of new chips. I'm so glad to have the trove chest, or it's too insane to look. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I know. Request for later. Can you count how many remade Tyrant Battle in Rage of Tyranny are base and how many are for Undertow? Yeah, I could try to do that. Yep. Let me know. Can you do me a favor? If I don't get to it this stream, if I forget or something like that, put a comment on the post that I did saying, you know, I was gonna do the unboxing later, and I'll try to get back to you. All right, so that is that's Carcass, dude. I'm so excited about Carcass. I'm so excited about Carcass. What are his consumables? Carcass owned, set to 3 when acquired. Decrease by 1 on your turn to add the top 5-point baddie from the active stacks to meat hooks. So it looks like that's just going to be his whole game. Getting these baddies, putting them onto meat hooks. So it says, Carcass starts the game with his meat hooks die set to 1. This represents how many baddies Carcass can keep on his meat hooks at a time for use with various skills. Baddies on Carcass's meat hooks are kept in his prep area. When Carcass defeats a non-tyrant baddie, he may choose to put it on his meat hooks. If Carcass ever has more baddies in his prep area than his meat hooks die allows, he must discard until he does not exceed his limit. Baddies that are discarded or used from Carcass's meat hooks go to the defeated stack. Okay. So during the recovery phase, Carcass can cook any number of learned recipes using baddies from meat hooks. It's so wild, man. Okay. I'm definitely going to be playing with this guy. Yeah, dude, it's awesome, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Definitely going to be a playthrough Wednesday. I'm debating on pushing back Ether Fields again because I got to print out some stuff, and then just doing another playthrough on Friday. My whole week and probably the next few weeks are going to be consumed by this. I got to crash soon, sadly. No worries, man. Getting back up at 2 a.m. for the next show. Oof. But I'll be watching the replay for sure. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no worries. Whenever you got a dip, that's completely fine, man. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Yeah, Carcass looks awesome. Carcass looks really cool. Here's his chip. I did turn off the focus. Turn it back on. Yeah, so we're not gonna be diving into the trove chest storage tonight. But like I said, I'm probably gonna do another video of how I'm storing it in my trove chest, you know, at another time, separate video. Awesome. And I love the color scheme. You know what I mean? It's just like this off green. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like this puke green type deal. I just love this I love this color. I think it's really cool. Okay, that is Carcass. All right, set him off to the side. Let's put him up here in this box. Very cool. Very cool. Let's put this back. Let's put it back in here. All right, next up, let's take a look at Polaris. Polaris. Yeah, 2 a.m. is rough, dude. That's rough. I know. Yeah, you're right, dude. There's a lot, right? I mean, they did say they're not going to be making anything else for it. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they maybe not necessarily made another gear lock or something like that, but, you know, maybe come up with some alternate cards again, you know, something like this, you know, if you want to switch it up even more. I don't know, but I could see them doing something like that. Just some, you know, a pack with a few extra encounter cards, you know, whatever that might be, maybe down the road. I don't think they're planning on doing anything anytime soon, but, you know, maybe in a few years, something like that. Okay, here's Polaris. Now, Polaris looks pretty crazy. Polaris looks crazy. Let's get to Yeah, Polaris looks wild. I honestly don't know anything about Polaris. I looked into a little bit of Gale, Carcass, and Figment. Static and Polaris, very new to me. Yeah. Right. I hear you, dude. I hear you. You never know. You never know. They said it's it, but again, I could see them coming back with additional encounter cards or something, you know, in a few years. They might not. They might not. And if they don't, there's so much for it already. So much. Okay. Delve deep with Polaris. All right, so let's start taking a look at some of it. She has these extra tokens here. And these are metal tokens. These are really cool. So you got 4 pink, 1 gold. Very cool. Okay. I want to see the initiative dice. Okay, so it looks like she's got great initiative as well. I mean, kind of middle of the road. She's got 2 sides with 3, 3 sides with 4, and then a 6. The 4 isn't too bad. The 4 isn't too bad. Okay. Let's check it out. So she's got this wild mat here, right, with all these spaces for these tokens. Again, I don't know anything. It looks like, I'm assuming this is the layout. Yeah, that's what it looks like, of the battle mat, because then you got these positions for the crown and the mech, right? So let's just briefly take a look here. So backup plan. Well, let's first take a look at the innate. So attraction specialist. Polaris starts the game with seeking stones on her gearlock mat, set to 0. Okay. Seeking stones. Set to 0. Polaris's orb sage profession consists of orbs that she places on her trajectory board. So I'm guessing this is called the trajectory board. Okay. And she may manipulate them for various effects using her skills and backup plan. See critical Polaris details for more information. Her innate +1 is Matchmaker. When using either the minor recall or major recall backup plans, Polaris can choose which orbs are recalled instead of recalling all of them. All right, so the trajectory board. Polaris has a trajectory board in her prep area, which represents equivalent positions on the battle mat. Its orientation matches the orientation of the battle mat from your perspective if playing a game with mech and crown. Sit so that the positioning of the mech crown positions match. When Polaris places orbs, they are placed on the trajectory board. Battle mat positions that correspond to positions on the trajectory board with orbs on them are called orb positions. Orbs cannot share positions with each other, but can be moved through positions with other orbs. Orbs can move onto and through battle map positions that are occupied, and even unoccupiable positions such as holes. When orbs move, they can only move orthogonally, not diagonally. At the end of each battle, all orbs are removed from the trajectory board. Okay. All right, so let's just look at this real quick. Polaris starts the game with a supply of 4 orbs represented by purple metallic beads, as well as an extra orb represented by a yellow metallic bead. When she places a die from her orb Sage profession, and that is the green up top, in an active slot, lock slot, or backup plan, she may also deploy an orb on the trajectory board on her position or an adjacent position. But what do the orbs do? What do they do? Use your mastery of magnetism to hurl powerful orbs at the enemy. All right, so Iron Orb. Recycle after an orb recall, exhaust to deploy an orb. Magnetic pull, exhaust to move any unit that is adjacent to any available orb position onto that orb position. Oh, she looks kind of complicated. Probably not so much so. It's just, I'd have to really read through. All right, let's see. Joy May, looking forward to watching the replay. See you later. All right, man. Take it easy, dude. I'll catch you later. Okay, so magnetic push, exhaust to move any unit that is on an orb position by 1. So it looks like she can really manipulate the battlefield by just moving her orbs around, doing pushing, pulling, and stuff like that. I would assume. Yeah, so here we can get into some damage. Place a poison to effect die on each unit on an orb position. Okay. So you're like using this, you're this magnetic, moving these metal orbs around on this trajectory board. And depending on which skill dice you're using, if a baddie is on that position on an orb, you can poison it, do all this stuff to it or push it. That's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. That sounds very interesting. Okay, consumable. No, not a consumable. Move yourself and or your orbs up to a total of number of positions. You may pass through occupied positions. Interesting. Yeah, so you can also move through some occupied positions to the other side and stuff. Very cool. Place yourself on any orb positions, then you may place a stun effect die on an adjacent number point or less baddie. Okay, so she actually sounds really cool. Very unique. Each unit on an orb position gains a defense 2 die. Deal number of damage to each unit on an orb position. Yeah, okay. It does look like, though, her dice, like they have a lot of different faces on each die. Like you can see this here. Like just look at like negative vibes. I got a bone, this symbol, 2 of this symbol, one of this, one of this. So it looks like there's, this one has most of the same. This one's got a few different sides. This one's got a few different sides. This one as well. So it looks like, and then you can see all these dice up here with different sides. So it just looks like her dice just have quite a bit of different sides. Instead of just saying, I'm going to take this one because I definitely want to do this type of skill. Well, you might get negative vibes, but you got 5 different results and stuff, which can still be cool. Yeah, you might just have to, change up your turn from how you planned it. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Let's look at the backup plan. So we got 1, gather stones, either increase seeking stones by 1 or unexhaust the iron orb die. 2, minor recall, recall all orbs to your position. Orbs deal 2 damage to each baddie and 1 damage to each party member they touch. Oh, snap, dude. Mag therapy, heal for 3 HP. What is her starting stats? 3 health, 4 dex, 1 attack, 2 defense. God, heal for 3 HP. Major recall, recall all orbs to your position. Orbs deal 4 damage to each baddie and 2 damage to each party member they touch. Damn, dude. 5 is Orb Restore. Unexhaust all dice in the Orb Sage Profession and immediately roll any number of them. Does not cost dex. She seems pretty strong, man. She seems good. Delve Deep with Polaris. Mineralist. Okay, I'll have to take a look at what this is. After each recovery phase, Polaris may delve. This does not take the place of her other recovery options. Nice. The dice in Polaris' Mineralist Profession are her delve dice. Before delving, Polaris may remove any delve dice in her active slots that she wishes to roll. Oh, sweet. Gain 1 loot. Oh, man, dude, this is cool. Gain 1 trove loot or unlock a trove loot in your area. Take 2 true damage. You must use this result. Oh man, this is actually really cool. This is awesome. So you get these dice and you can roll them outside of combat. You can delve, and they do different things. Gain 2 buff HP, extra bones, loot, unlock trove loot. You could damage yourself. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, that is Polaris. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's put her over here. All right. Get these. All right, and then last, gear lock. And then we'll just briefly check out the trays. And then that should be a wrap. And then, yeah, so I'll definitely do the Trove Chest organization later. I know Chip Theory Games put out a video about where to store it, just showing that everything can fit inside. But I don't know if the way that they did it for the video, just to show you that it could fit everything, was the most ideal way to, like, get it out as fast and get playing as quickly as possible. So, and I'm going to probably do it a little different than they did anyway. So, it could be a fun little video just showing how I do that. Okay. And here we got static. So interesting enough, he also has these 2 extra chips here. Same on both sides. Here's a little static. Cool color scheme. Alright, his initiative die. A single 3, 2 4s, 2 5s, and a 6. Okay. is it Brain? What's up, man? Is this game easy to learn? I've seen a lot of reviews saying it's complex. So what I would say for this is the basic structure of the game is fairly simple. It is. You have a small board that you're moving around on, move, perform abilities, roll dice, so on and so forth. The complexity gets into all of the abilities for characters and stuff. So yeah, this part can be kind of complex to fully understand characters and whatnot. In addition to that, I don't think we really took a look at it, but I should have at least showed it off. Where is it? Maybe it's under here. Yeah. So in addition to like all of your stuff, like you have a backup plan that you can do if you roll bones. These just go over in more detail your abilities. And then you have all of your skill dice that you can see do a lot of different things. Now, he looks like some of the most I've ever seen on a gear lock, just with all of these. But, all can be kind of similar to that. Like you can see Figment. Yeah, Static just looks like a lot more. But you can see this is kind of normal. So you'll want to know these, but in addition to that, everything that the baddies do. So you're going to get multiple different baddies, each with their own skill dice and stuff like that. That you'll just, basically your first 100 games, you're just going to be like looking at all of these like, oh, okay, we got a break guy. Okay, what does he do? Okay, I can't do that. What about this die on my skill? Can it work against that? Stuff like that. But then you'll have to look up a lot of like nuanced situation. Okay, it says this, but what about this particular situation? How does this work together? There's a lot of questions online. Thankfully, Chip Theory Games is very good at answering questions, and plus this community is very good at answering questions. So basically any question you have about that has probably already been answered like 3 times on Board Game Geek forums. But that's basically where the complexity comes from. But if you just spend some time, learning the game, I'd stick to a gear lock or 2, just learning their skills a little bit. Start with like the base game. You won't be, shown all of the abilities and keywords and stuff. Start a little smaller, put some time into it, and it'll pay off. It'll pay off. That's what I would say. All right, let's take a look at Static. 5 health, that's pretty good. 2 dex, 1 attack, 2 defense. We went over his initiative. Difficulty is 2 in solo, 1 in co-op. And let's take a look at his let's take a look at his innate first. So innate, meditative warrior. After each recovery phase, Static may roll 3 defense dice from the supply. Add all bones rolled to his backup plan, and return the rest to the supply. These remain in his backup plan for use in the next battle. Hey, that's pretty cool. And then his innate +1 is Meditative Master. When performing Meditative Warrior, Static rolls 5 defense dice instead of 3. Okay. So his backup plan, for 1 bone, it does nothing. 2 bones, energize, increase your knuckle zappers die by 1. 3 is current shield. Place a defense 2 die in any Gearlock's active slot. That's cool, man. Give some other Gearlocks some defense. 4 is vanish. Exhaust up to 4 attack and or defense dice from the supply. For each die exhausted, place an untargetable effect die on any Gearlock. 5 is overclock. Place a stun effect die on an electrified baddie. Then remove and exhaust its electrified chip. Cannot be used for the remainder of the battle. So I guess this is the electrified. Place a stun effect die on an electrified baddie. Then remove and exhaust its electrified chip. Okay. Okay, then you can upgrade for an innate+1. Okay. And it looks like he's got some cool stuff like Inner Peace right here. Inner Peace starts on Static's mat, set to 0. This die, along with all of Static's other counter dice, does not reset between days. Nice. Static increases this die by 1 at the end of each of his turns in which he doesn't roll any attack dice, and by 2 each turn if he does not roll any dice besides defense dice. Wow, that's pretty cool. So this guy's like a monk brawler, a monk warrior. That's pretty cool, man. All right, dude, I'm excited. They all seem really different. I'm excited, dude. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna be up for a little while longer, organizing, looking at some gear locks and stuff. So very cool. Yeah, so that's Static. I'm gonna have playthroughs of all these guys. So we'll deep dive into them during the playthroughs and all that stuff. We'll take a look at them in more detail. All right, that's Static. And now, really quickly, let's take a look at these. I just want to check out this box. Let's take a look at these. Because the Trove chest, it comes with a decent amount of trays for gear locks and tyrants and stuff, but with Unbreakable, there's going to be more than you're going to get in the Trove chest. So this is just an expansion to that, along with some extra stickers, like for the new tyrants and stuff like that. So here are the stickers. Take a look at this quick. All right. Some numbers for the baddie organization. Okay, the tyrants. Got the new ones on here. Rock and Roll, Gavin Cog. And here are some for the chip trays. So yeah, I was missing Riffle, and then you got all the new ones for these guys. What's also cool about this is now I can have like replacements if something were to happen to the stickers on the current chip trays. But I haven't had any problem with any of these stickers at all. So this is really cool. Really cool. All right, stickers, and then there are, okay, some extra organization dividers. Undertow and Unbreakable, okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new Tyrant trays. And if you guys haven't seen these yet, these are just 2 slots for chips. You got a die slot here, but also these spots you can place dice here as well. 2 additional dice on either side, and it can hold a decent amount of chips. So like if you have the promo for Nom, it can hold all this stuff. And then it's got some spots like you could just put the sticker right here. You can see a little divot right there. Right here, you could just put the sticker right there to identify it, and at the top as well if you want to. So those are the Tyrants. And then there are 4 gear lock trays here. This one seems to be in good condition. And then it's got a little spot for the sticker that you would place here. So when it's laying down in the Trove chest, you can take a look at it. All right, this one's good. Just want to see if they're all, if any of them are broken. This one's good too. We're just going to set that, actually, instead of, let's set that off this side. Looks good. And last one. Awesome. Yeah, so that is that. I don't see anything else in here. And those are the extra trays. So if you did get Unbreakable and some of the other add-on gear locks, you are going to need more trays. So make sure to not forget this. And then plus you can get some stickers like for Riffle that you were missing before. So, and some backups as well. So yeah, that is that's the whole lot. That is everything. Again, I didn't get the playmats, but so this is all gameplay stuff that you're seeing right here. And yeah, I couldn't be happier. Everything looks great. Everything came in good condition. Excited to get some playthroughs for sure. We'll just set this off to the side now. But yeah, that's gonna be that, man. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna take a little bit extra time now, just organizing some of this, putting on some stickers, taking a look at the components a little bit longer, and then so Wednesday, I'll have a playthrough, Carcass versus who knows. We'll figure out the Tyrant, and then we'll see what Friday brings. We'll see what Friday brings. But yeah, super excited. And I think we're going to call it. I think that's a good time to call it. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions? There's a lot of stuff here. If not, no worries. You can ask on the in the comments later. I'll be happy to help. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to do a video just showing how I organize my stuff. And I think that could be pretty fun. I don't think it's going to be a live stream, but it might. It might be a live stream. We'll see. I tend to do a little bit better with the live streams than recorded video. But so yeah, I guess we'll call it. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments later. I do want to thank everybody for stopping by, checking out the stream. Awesome stuff. It looks fantastic. And get ready for some playthroughs. Get ready for some more Bones content. Really excited. So, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. No question. Thanks for all the info. You got it, man. You got it. So, and again, glad we could answer your question about Rage of Tyranny. So, you can get this and fight some harder tyrants if you want to. But yeah, that's going to be it. Enjoy the TMB stuff. Thank you, Rufus. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see the new Deluxe in action. Absolutely. So definitely 100% Wednesday. 100%. We'll see about Friday. I was going to plan on doing Ether Fields. I might just push it back again. I'm just so excited about this stuff. So possibly Friday. We'll see. And even if I do get to Ether Fields on Friday, you can expect nothing but Bones the following week. I want to get to playthroughs with all 5 of these guys. And then the new Tyrants as well and stuff. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I'll put out links as early as I can for the playthroughs. Be sure to just hop onto them, follow them, so you'll be notified. So yeah. All right, guys. See you, dude. Have a good night. You guys as well. Again, thank you so much. Till next time, grab some brews, play some games. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.